Hi friends, strangers, internet. My name is Emily Hanhan. I love colorful makeup and colorful language. Today I am here with a collaboration with Alex the Alchemist. We are doing a video about the worst makeup names on market. Like, marketing approved that? That got out to the public bad. So Alex is an amazing creator here on the platform. So intelligent, so insightful, and also a creator of lots of colorful looks as well. I discovered her through the Half Cousins podcast, as all good things that have come into my life have been found. And I just love the content that she creates. It is thoughtful. There's some talking videos in terms of like what's happening right now in the beauty industry. And she also has a seminary background. So there's some interesting insight into like thinking about the evangelical kind of perspective on things, particularly, let's say, Jaclyn Hill or somebody like that. So I'm doing a terrible job of telling you much about her, but just know that I love her content. She does makeup videos, she does chatty videos, she experiments with lots of different colors. She has this killer turquoise hair color and brows to match. Like, just everything is chef's kiss perfection, and I'm so excited to be collaborating with her. This video is about the worst makeup names on the market. So I'm approaching this, I have a couple of sections of like themes that I found as I was researching, and then I have a couple of brands I'm just gonna straight up call out. This video came from a conversation that we started in her Kat Von D rebrand video, where I said, you know, I still don't fully, I'm not totally down with Kendo because I feel like they still signed off on a lot of the Kat Von D bullshit. And that inspired her to reach out to me for this collaboration idea. So I'm gonna jump right into the worst name I've seen in a really long time, which is KVD Vegan Beauty, because that stands for kindness, vegan beauty, and discovery, and doing good. What? So, okay, Kendo. That's just a terrible name to me. There's, no, I don't want that. I think there are so many easier things they could have done with the initials, or so many better ways to approach this. Could have said, hey, we're keeping the monogram for now. We don't want to, you know, be a huge waste on the environment by dumping off all these products, and we are in the process of rebranding. And then they could have announced a proper new name or something, or new logo down the road. Honestly, the fact that they said, you know, no money is going to Kat Von D from the date they announced it forward, I think was good enough for a lot of people. And this brand was full of problematic bad names. There was a lipstick named Selection, that's with a K. Like, just Google it if you're not aware, because I don't even want to touch that with a 30-foot pole. Yeah, there was Underage Red, which I know Kat Von D had an explanation for, but same goes with Lolita. Like, can we not fetishize, yeah, underage girls? Also, the Fetish palette, totally just like ripping off the S&M community with the naming and everything, and I feel like there was never any other kind of representation within her brand or herself. And then the Vegan Love palette, like, what? Why would there's so many better names you could have come up for, but it, oh, makes my brain hurt. Okay. I don't know how well I've started this video with that little chunk of products, but now that we've passed through the KVD facepalm moments, I'm gonna go into a category that I saw as kind of a trend as I was looking at names. And that is kind of off-brand cringy names. Names that are so not their target market. So I saw this mostly with Tarte and Too Faced. Not a shocker. So the fact that Tarte continuously uses words like bae, FOMO, TBT, lit, turn up, tap that for shade names. Who do you think you are, Tarte? You are one of the most boring brands in Sephora. You are not getting lit. You are not turning up. Your fucking beige palettes are what librarians wear. Actually, no, there are some cool librarians out there. Your beige palettes are what Karens wear. Karens think they're getting lit when they're drinking their red wine out of their mommies need wine mugs. You're not, no, Tarte, no. Just bad. No, go to the corner. As a comparison to Tarte, the brand Milk also uses a lot of cringy words that are cringy to me, but it makes sense for their branding. So if you just think of like the brand persona, I have a very like marketing psychology kind of brain for this kind of stuff. When I think of the brand persona, lit or FOMO or whatever makes sense for Milk, it does not make sense for Tarte. Actually, I said in my first part of this section that Too Faced was a culprit of this, but I don't think that's not their biggest issue. And now a small theme that I saw that just irks me is names like Shiro, CEO, Lady Boss from the brand Huda Beauty. Women heroes are heroes. Women CEOs are CEOs. I do not need your infantilized, weird, special name for your female heroes or your female CEOs, like to become the trend. Just call us what we are so that other people, especially people that tend to devalue women, have less of a reason to devalue them. And I'm telling you, there are so many asshole, terrible, sexist men in particular that would see a word like Shiro or CEO and laugh their fucking ass off. Let's stop with this. Like, also Lady Boss, you're boss. You're a boss. And Lady Balls, Too Faced has a lipstick called Lady Balls. I don't need balls to be a strong, confident, determined woman. So you can keep your lady balls. Okay, as a break from those heated things, let's talk about Flesh Beauty. Flesh Beauty, there's something about Flesh Beauty that makes me think, I might like you, Flesh Beauty. Like, if you were a person, if you were a human being, you know, I might like you because your humor is kind of fucking twisted. Flesh Beauty has a concealer called Hide the Evidence. Then they have names like Flesh to Flesh, Ripe Flesh, Fleshy Lips, Flesh Pot. But the pinnacle of Flesh Beauty's naming was the Flesh Beauty Firm Flesh Thick Stick. What were they smoking when they named the brand name Flesh and then all the product names? It like makes me feel creepy, but I also am like giggling from the way they name things. I don't know. But that Firm Flesh Thick Stick goes right into these product names that are just, they're sexual, but they're just like vulgar. And I'm a vulgar ass bitch. I have a foul mouth. I have said or written things and I've been like, I maybe should roll it back a little bit, but I didn't. But certain product names, I just don't want that. I don't want Glow Drop on my face. Too Faced, I do not need your glitter mask. I don't need your cum on my face, Too Faced. And also 13-year-olds don't need glow job on their face. Sexuality isn't something to shame or to hide or not talk about. I think kids should be more informed earlier. But I don't really think more young women, they don't need more exposure to things that make them think that they should take facials from their boyfriends. They should be able to choose if they want to do that or not. But let's not like put things out there in the internet and the world in their life that would kind of subversively make them think, oh, I guess I'll do that. Not for me, not for me. And also the whole Erika Jayne collection, but in particular the dick sucking lips gloss and the pat the puss powder. But please don't put glittery powders near your vagina or your vulva. Don't do that. I don't care what Too Faced or anybody tells you. Please don't do that. Yeast infections and things are not fun. And I feel like that could lead to irritation and other things. Wow, I just went right into that. Okay. Yeah, no, don't. I mean, yeah, no, I don't need a body powder named Pat the Puss. Speaking of like sexual names that, or not necessarily sexual, but Jeffree Star has a range of names, especially for liquid lipsticks, that go from like just weird to no too far. And I think the one I want to call out that's just like too far is having a liquid lipstick named Abused. Let's not, again, let's just not. But speaking of vulgar, that just makes my skin crawl, his extreme frost named Lick My Glit. I mean, there is nothing wrong with some clitoris licking, but again, don't interchange glitter and clitoris because irritation and shit happens, and let's just not. How about that? I'm gonna take a little break and let's talk about names that are just gross. Why would I want that on my face? Besides like Glow Job and Lick My Clit. Too Faced liquid lipstick and granny panties. I have no problem with granny panties. They are my preferred choice in underwear. You're learning a lot about me today. Enjoy. But I don't, there are so many ways to name things and colors, and why granny panties? And I think because I do love naming things, I love thinking about naming colors, doing that in cosmetics or anything. Like, I love that theoretical process. So to see brands do this shit, and I'm like, but why? Why would you pick that word of all words? And then Urban Decay has had some eyeshadows like Roach, Backdoor, Mildew. Now, when you have a brown shadow named Backdoor, I see what you're doing there, Urban Decay. I see this is your like thing. This is what you used to be known for, but more than anything, Roach. No, I don't want, I know you're probably referencing the shit you smoke and not the bug, but I don't really want to buy any makeup product with the name Roach in it. Thanks. Now, going back to the kind of, I'm calling this category the names that tell me you've never given a woman an orgasm. That's my first thought when I see NARS with their blushes and other products named Orgasm, Super Orgasm, Orgasm X, Deep Throat. It's like, it just makes me question, like, have you ever actually given a woman an orgasm? Because I am almost positive that people naming products like that are men. I don't have any factual evidence, but I'm pretty positive. And the same for Charlotte Tilbury. She has a couple of cheek products that are Ecstasy and the Climax. I get it. I get what you're all doing with these blushes. put this color on your face and you'll look like you just had the best night of your life. Why don't we just, how do you know, well, one, how do you know what my flush is versus what Jane's flush is versus what Dominique's flush is? Like, who's flushing peach with gold sparkle, NARS? You don't have any proof of this shit, so stop naming things after that. Until you come out, you know what, double down on it. Come out with a whole range of different blush tones for women and men and non-binary people of all skin tones and how they orgasm. What color do they actually turn? I dare you. It makes me heated because I know the makeup industry is so heavily staffed or run by men, especially at the top, that when I see names like this, I just think you have no fucking care in the world for a woman actually having a good experience in bed. So, stop. I don't know, like, just stop. Also, Too Faced better than Sex Mascara. No. I am an asexual person. I will still not say that there is a mascara that's better than Sex. That doesn't fucking exist. So stop naming your shit better than Sex, orgasm. Like, let people enjoy their sexual lives the way they want and keep it out of makeup, because I mean, it doesn't really do anything besides make you seem like some edgy brand that's just so daring when, like, you're run by a bunch of rich white men who have never had to take a chance in their life. So I think I'm done here because I got really ranty and I probably didn't actually give much, like, insight onto why in particular these things bother me or why I don't think they should be in the makeup industry, but just stop it, brands. There are so many ways you can name products and colors, so many descriptions out there, so many concepts. Let's be a little better, okay? Okay, Kendo Vegan Beauty doing good discovery. Okay. I really hope you will check out Alex's channel and check out her video, especially if you haven't watched her before. Like I said, I love her content and what she's doing over there. And I thank you for wanting to collaborate with me, Alex. I really enjoyed this topic, and if nothing else, I got to rant my ass off for about 25 minutes on my end. If you're coming over to my channel from Alex's channel, welcome. You got a kind of intense taste of who I am. I love colorful makeup, I have a foul mouth, and I have a lot of strong opinions, especially about makeup and sexuality and white privilege and white men. So if any of that sounds good to you, I would love for you to subscribe. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you so very much. Thank you to my patrons. I do have a Patreon that helps support my creative food and beauty endeavors. If you're interested in that, it's linked in the description box. Again, Alex's video and her channel will be linked in the description box. Thank you for spending a bit of your day with me. I hope to see you again real soon. Bye, friends.